Hey guys, it's your girl Brandy, aka Brandy4. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is Halloween weekend, so I'm a little lit, so bear with me, y'all. I'm trying my best with this review, bear with me, and let's just get into it. Today we're going to be talking about season 5, episode 2 of Insecure. It's been a year since Issa and Lawrence broke it off. I'm still really upset about that. And it's crazy because it's been a year and it looks like Issa, she's doing well for herself. Like, I'm surprised, but I'm not that surprised because I knew that ever since the block party, like, she would be doing better within her career. But it's still very surprising, especially after like just a year. It seems like she has everything together. I mean, I wouldn't say like everything together, but she has like a certain direction where she's going. So with her new company, The Block, she's basically, I'm assuming, pitching to other companies as far as like collabing with like other artists and creating other shows for these artists. So you see that she's like planning a show for this fashion designer Crenshaw. It looks like he's like a well-known fashion designer in that hood specifically. And Issa, she's like been pitching for his shows. But like the people she's pitching to, they're not like really seeing the vision. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know much about what's going on. I do want to see like how that goes like in later episodes. But it's just nice to see overall that she is doing better and she's doing well. And it seems like, yeah, it seems like things are going well for her. And it's crazy because like literally all she has to do really was just like break it off with Lawrence, focus on herself, not really date around. And yeah, since she's just been like primarily focusing on her career, I mean, I don't know, because I guess after she broke up with Lawrence, you can tell like she was like still focusing on her career and whatnot, but like now you can see this season she's focusing on something she's actually passionate about. So that's very exciting to see. And it looks like she actually knows what she wants to do and where she wants to take her career and take her business. So I'm super proud of her, to be quite honest. It's a huge step. And she looks like grown woman things. Like, she looked like a boss woman. Like, I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her. Just like Issa, Molly is pretty much on the same wave of just not dating anyone, focusing on herself, focusing on her career. I mean, she's always focused on her career, but like she's like just focusing on that. I feel like now with Molly, instead of like focusing on trying to build this perfect life for herself, she's just focusing on the now. And I absolutely love that. You can just tell. For starters, like, she has shorter hair. It just seemed, well, obviously, like, Yvonne Orji, like, she cut her hair in real life. But even, like, her character now, it's just nice to see that she's changed and she's not, like, molding herself into, like, the specific role that she's always pictured herself in. And once again, like I said in my last video, you see Molly's mom pressuring her to find her husband, to get married. So what does she do? Molly, right now, she's like still trying to like go on these dating apps and still like trying to date around. Which, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it is what it is. Look, it's been a year. It's been a year since we had seen what she was doing before. So it makes sense that, she's like dipping her toe in that as well. However, it's like, would she be doing this if her mom wasn't on her case? It's just so loud. I feel like her mom puts a lot of pressure on her for like absolutely no reason. It's really not that serious, sis. Like, I personally think that Molly should just just cut communication off with your mom and just do you, because really, like, If it weren't for her mom, she would not have this much pressure on her to date and to find a husband. Like, it looks like this entire year that she wasn't dating or not, it looks like from this episode that she seems happier. Her and Issa, they seem happier because they're like actually focusing on things that they want to focus on, and they don't have like relationships clouding their head. And honestly, like regarding like Issa and Molly's friendship, you can see that they're way closer compared to last episode where you saw that like they were very awkward at first, but then they had that little moment where they were like laughing, but now it looks like they're back on their ish, but if not even stronger, because they went through that. So it's like now it's like, okay, like we're best friends, we're doing this for ourselves, we're supporting one another. This episode, it focuses on having that support within like your friendship. Like sometimes you really just don't need a man to support you in your life in order for like things to go like the way you want it to go. Sometimes all you need is like your friends. All you really need is your friends for things to go well. And it looks like having just that friend support is enough for the both of them. So yeah, it's a good look. And I mean, it was nice seeing Kofi in this episode. I ain't gonna hold you, it was really nice. But I personally truly hope that they don't make him like a love interest for Issa. I don't care for it. I'm not into it, to be quite honest, especially when they're still showing Nathan in these episodes. So yeah, basically you kind of see, like, I guess from a year from now, you're seeing that her and Nathan are still very close. She still like leans on Nathan as just like a male friend. So he's still very supportive. And it was funny, like towards the end of the episode, she asked him if he could, stay over. He's like, yeah. And then they were like in bed together, and then they ended up kissing, and then she starts crying. She starts crying, and I'm just like, bruh. I'm just going to assume from that, like, from that year, she truly did not, like, date anyone. Like, that entire year, she was not seeing anyone after Lawrence. Which is good. Like, I'm actually glad she took that time for herself to just be single, and that's it. Because, like, after she broke up with Lawrence, in, like season 2 or whatnot, like, she was seeing Daniel, and then on top of that, like season 3, season 4, like she was seeing Nathan. Then the next season she was sleeping with the security guard. Like, she was doing a lot. So I feel like now, like a year later, I feel like her crying kind of shows that she really wasn't dating anyone. So now that like she had kissed Nathan for the first time, she's probably like, whoa. Like, wait, I don't even know right now if this is what I actually want, and that's perfectly fine. However, it's just like, girl, like, she should have known. She should have known when she asked him to stay over. But also, who knows, maybe she's just like, maybe this is the time, this is the right time for me and him to rekindle or whatever. And you could clearly tell that Nathan is totally still into her. The fact that he was like, yep, okay, I'll stay over. And then on top of that, he's still in contact with her. They're still very close. He's still just like her rock, pretty much. And he's super supportive when it comes to her. Like, he's a great friend. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's a great friend, but like, he clearly is in love with her. Like, he's totally in love with her. And it sucks because it's just like, yeah, Issa is clearly in this different headspace as far as just like her focusing on her career, which I totally respect. However, Issa, she does have a history of like leading people on. If we're being quite honest, Daniel and now Nathan, it's kind of like, girl, you can tell. It's not hard to see. You can like clearly tell that Nathan still has feelings for her. So it's like, girl, you kind of know what you're doing. I personally think like she knows what she's doing, and she needs to stop leading him on. Like, especially if she's not there, if she knows that nothing is going to happen between them. I don't know. I don't know. But also you can argue that he should just not look at her that way because, I mean, she did say, let's be friends. I don't know with them, honestly. I just don't know. But yeah, I feel like this episode, it really just shows like the growth that Issa and Molly had, especially after last episode. They realized that there are certain things that are like holding them back. Issa, honestly, Lauren's drama was holding her back. Lauren's drama and just like not focusing on what she's actually passionate about was holding her back. Whereas Molly, her painting this picture of like the perfect guy that she wants in her life, like that was kind of holding her back. So now when you see that Molly was like on that dating app and she like saw her old like bio of what she wanted, she was kind of like, maybe this is like too picky and maybe I should like actually think this through and be more open-minded. And yeah, I feel like they've just both changed, and you can see that they've grown, but for the better. So I'm like absolutely loving this right now, and I'm not even hating on Molly anymore. I feel like Molly is in a great space. Like, so yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this episode. Like this video and subscribe for more Insecure reviews. Next review coming next Sunday. So please make sure you subscribe. Hope y'all had a nice Halloween or whatever. I know I did. Make sure you subscribe because I'm always coming out with content. Please subscribe.